Welcome everyone, and today we're going to learn how to do a C major scale with both your left hand and your right hand. So for a C major scale we're going to be using the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So we're going to be using C through C, all natural, all white keys. We're going to start with the right hand, and if you don't already know your finger numbers, it's going to be 1, so your thumb is considered 1, then 2, 3, 4, and your pinky is 5. Conversely, on your left hand, your thumb is also going to be 1. So a lot of people think it's the opposite way, but it's your thumbs are both going to be 1, your pinkies are both going to be 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's important because I'm going to mention the numbers of the fingers, what fingers you're going to use as you play the scale. So we're going to start here with C, and the general principle is you want to use one finger per key. One finger per key, so here I have my thumb over middle C, and I have one finger over each subsequent key going to the right. With my right hand, I'm going to start with C, D, and then E. So I'm going to do fingers 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to cross over, and crossover is a technique that allows me to play more keys than I have fingers. So for example, in the C major scale, I'm going to have a total of 7 notes plus the octave, so it's really a total of 8 notes that I have to play. However, I only have 5 fingers, right? So I can't go pinky, 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 you know. That just doesn't really make any sense, so I have to learn how to cross over. So I'm going to start here with 1, then 2, then 3. I'm going to take my thumb, I'm going to cross underneath my middle finger, so underneath 3, so that my first finger, my thumb, is now going to go on F. 1, and then I just finish out the set. 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try that again. It's 1, 2, 3, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, cross to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the way down, I'm going to start with my pinky, and that's going to be 5. And we're going to do exactly the same thing, but in the opposite order. So it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I cross over with my middle finger, so my middle finger is crossing over my thumb. 3, 2, 1. Now a really important note when you're doing those crossovers is to make sure to not release contact with the previous note until you touch the new note. A lot of times people get really mixed up about that, and that's why it's important to keep that note down. So let me show you again. Here when I'm doing my crossover, I don't release my thumb and then put the new finger down because I'll probably lose my position and forget where I'm going. So I want to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My one finger, my thumb, stays down until I've pushed my other note down, and then I release it at the same time. So to review on how to play C major scale with your right hand, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, cross, underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To go the way down, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over, 3, 2, 1. So that's how you do a C major scale with your right hand. Now let's talk about how to do it with your left hand. So a quick important note, we're still going to have that same issue where we have to cross over because we don't have enough fingers. We have 8 notes to play and only 5 fingers. So we're going to be crossing over, and you always want to cross with the fingers that you snap with. So that would always be you're crossing with your thumb and your middle finger. You're always going to be crossing there. So here I'm going to start with my left hand, and my left hand essentially goes up the same way that my right hand would go down. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross, 3, 2, 1. On the way down, it would be going down like my right hand would go up. And that really makes sense because, once again, my hands are opposite each other. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, crossing under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, crossing under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how you do a C major scale on your right hand. That's how you do a C major scale on your left hand. Let's talk about how you would do it with both hands. So I'm going to start with my pinky on my left hand on C, and on my thumb with my right hand on C. So they're both starting on C. This one starts on 5, and this one starts on 1, so that both hands go up and both hands go down. I can't really use numbers here because this is 5 and this is 1 and it just doesn't really work out. But let's use letters. C, D, E, right hand has to cross. So let's set the cross up before we actually play it. So now let's play the notes together. F, G, now my left hand crosses. A, B, C. One more time. C, D, E, right cross. F, G, left cross. A, B, C. Okay, once again, on the way down, we just go the same way that we came on the way up. Left hand crosses first. Now my right hand. And that is how you play a single octave that's how you play a single octave C major scale with both your left hands and your right hands. If you like, please rate and subscribe. Thank you.